Most people are watching AI right now, but they are completely missing the points and where the opportunities are forming. There is a narrative that is building right now that almost nobody is paying attention to, and is directly tied to the $1 trillion based company. And what's the craziest part about that? This actually didn't start from headlines. It started from signals that most people would scroll past. So guys, as you can see in front of you is CLAWD. What this is linked to and what you can expect from this project you will learn through the video. But before you continue, you need to know that I'm not your financial advisor, nothing is financial advice, and everything that I'm doing here is for your education and for your entertainment. That means that you need to do your own research before any investment of yours and always invest the amount of money that you're actually willing to lose. So with that said, right now in front of you is CLAWD. So, first, to understand this, you need to know that you probably heard about the ChatGPT, but there is another company that is moving just as fast, and it's called Anthropic AI. Their AI or their AI that you can actually use is called CLAWD or CLAWD, somebody called it in a different way. And in front of you is CLAWD, and what this actually is. So, first you need to know that Anthropic AI and their AI called CLAWD or CLAWD is backed by Amazon and also by Google, and now being talked about the $1 trillion scale. This is not a small player, and it's commonly used already, guys. I already use CLAWD right now, and I'm in love with how it operates, and somebody is saying that CLAWD is actually better than ChatGPT. From my personal perspective, I think it's really good, and what you see right here is something really interesting. So first, you need to understand that before something becomes obvious, you see the signals, which is called developer talking, communities forming, markets starting to react, and that's where we are right now. And those signals are pointing in just one direction, and it's that CLAWD is going to be one of the most used AI in the world. So, first, what you can see right here is CLAWD, and it's the mascot that is tied to the CLAWD. And also, if you ever used CLAWD code, you will see that same thing when you open it with your Windows PowerShell or whatever. But if you want to use CLAWD code, you will see this mascot, which is really cool. At first glance, it looks like just another meme, and that's exactly why most people actually ignore this, but that's where they are actually getting really wrong. So, right now, guys, let's talk about some other things. A project called Asteroid ran to a 200 million of single narrative SpaceX. That was enough. Now, compare that with what we are looking right now. So, CLAWD on-chain, and it's linked or tied to the CLAWD, which is one of the leading and probably most used AI, if not right now, in the future, definitely. They are on-chain, they are tied directly to the CLAWD, and their price is right here. So, volume is right here, market cap 1.7 million, which is extremely low for a meme project like this. So, why I think this is something really important for you to understand? So, first of all, guys, you need to have some things in mind. What is important is that this time is not SpaceX, right now it's AI. The biggest narrative in the world right now, and instead of private company like SpaceX, you're looking at Anthropic being valued over $1 trillion right now. So if Asteroid hit 200 million, CLAWD is sitting at 1.5 million right now. Just do the math. I'm not encouraging you to buy anything. I'm not here to give you any financial advice, but you can understand how and where the potential is sitting. Now, guys, let me talk about some other things. This is the same pattern as before, but the underlying story is much bigger. AI is much bigger than the space hype, and $1 trillion company is much bigger than the private speculation. And also, there's still no stock, no public way to invest into Anthropic right now, and that's why attention flows to things connected to it, and CLAWD is right now one of the things that is connected directly with the Anthropic AI and the CLAWD. So also there is a cool stuff that that people actually miss, is that people don't start with the technology, they start with what they recognize, simple, repeatable, memorable, and that's how attention actually spare. So Also, you need to know that right now this is still early and most people haven't connected it yet with the most and one of the biggest rising AIs in the world right now, which is they have no major coverage, they have no mass attention, and this is the phase. A few people see it, others start looking away or just scroll through it, and that's then everything starts moving much faster and faster. So positioning yourself early is always a great thing if you consider what can actually happen in the future. Nothing is granted in crypto and you cannot expect anything, but generally you can connect the dots and history doesn't actually repeat, and you can just do your own research. So as I said, this is not guaranteed, but the setup is there and the gap is actually obvious. Sitting at 1.5 million market cap is actually very, very close to what we can expect from this project to actually offer to us. So you can go through this project, you can understand what they are doing, the Trinity, the CLAWD bot, which they are offering, the mold bot, people legal email, renaming hours, the shell cranks, also CLAWD is there on chain, open, held by people who were there, and generally bunch of other things. CLAWD law is right here, check it out, it's really cool. Their tokenomics, 100 billion tokens maintained, they have zero taxes, there's non-allocation for the team, 0 tokens sold. So actually this is really cool. You can see arcade is right here, we can play the games, which is also CLAWD in the wild. Check it out, this is very interesting stuff. And cool thing is, what I'm in love with is that actually it's tied to really hard with the CLAWD, which, as I said, is probably one of the most rising AIs right now in the world. So to sum this up, you need to know that Asteroid showed us what actually is possible when the project is tied to something bigger, 200 million in weeks. Now you're looking at the strong narrative, a bigger company and much earlier stages. CLAWD is sitting right now at 1.5 million. Most people will only notice this later when it comes to 100 or 200 million, if it comes to that. But they will enter when it's already in the top part of their development or the rise. So the real question is, what happens when everyone connects the dots? If you are the first one in crypto space, you know what it means to be the first with every project. Imagine if you bought the Peppy when it launched in the first let's say 1 or 2 weeks, and what happened after that. You could generally become a millionaire. Also, you don't need to expect anything from crypto, nothing is promised, guys, and I think you need to have in mind that you need to always invest in amount of money that you're actually willing to lose, and also do your own research. I'm here to give you my opinion and how I connected the dots from this project and how they are connected with CLAWD, and it's really cool, so definitely check it out. I think this project is really interesting to have on our watch list in the future time. That's still my opinion. In the comment section below, please tell me what do you think about this. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe in the crypto space, and see you in the next video.